Hey, so, it's update time. Turns out everything grew. Peppers, carrots, and everything. So I'm really excited about that. But anyway, a lot of the plants are getting pretty big, so it's time to build the garden they're actually going to go in. I'm just making the frame for it today, but that's just about the only actual building part. So I decided to make it 4 feet by 4 feet and a foot high. So I got 2 by 12-inch boards, and I want to sand them down a little bit, but they're really super huge and kind of hard to handle, so I'm going to go ahead and cut them in half. I've got a cheapo circular saw, and I'm cutting it on wicker chairs and a wooden stool. So it doesn't go super perfectly, but it goes well enough. But you see me, the reason I have a piece of plywood clamped onto it there is to give me a guide to make a straight cut, because I don't have a table saw or anything, and I don't trust myself to follow the line perfectly with the circular saw. So I just press it up against the guide here, the piece of plywood that I have, and it helps me make a straight cut. And then now I'm sanding it, just, I just want it to be smooth to handle and get some of the splinters and stuff out of it. It's not the highest quality wood, but it is pretty decent, and I sped that up because that's super boring. And here I'm showing the screws that I'm using next to the drill bit that I'm using, because I'm drilling pilot holes, and you want to use a drill bit that's slightly smaller than the screw. And this is the part where I break a drill bit, or I break the drill bit that I was using. So I gotta get it out with pliers. It takes a while. It's pretty hard, but I just use the next size drill bit up. No harm done. I decided to put four pilot holes in each one, and then I put a really big drill bit on. And I actually make countersinks for these, because I was afraid the screws weren't going to be long enough, so it looks a little bit better and it helps the screws to get in far enough. So I just made little crappy countersinks, but it still looks kind of cool. And here I am drilling all of the screws in. I mean, screwing all the screws in. All 16 of them. And then this is pretty comical, me carrying it. I couldn't figure out a good way to carry this thing. It's pretty heavy. And yeah, I tried some different techniques, not all of them worked out. Here I'm trying the headless man technique. And I finally settle with the over the shoulder right side technique here. It works pretty well. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And now I've got it set over here where I'm gonna have everything. Just gotta fill it up with dirt. I'm gonna put some wires under the bottom to keep pests out. And yeah, thanks for watching.